Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We are your hosts,
Dayna Pereira.
And this is Brimstone. It's going to be another epic episode, of course, and we have a special guest. We have Shannon Collins with us. What's going on, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You're just like in the other room, but, you know, I feel like you're so far away.
I know.
What do you call it? For those of you who are not aware, check out Shannon online, A Dream Within a Scream. She is a poet, a model, and a paranormal investigator. And she's sitting at my messy desk over there. So please bear with her. And so Dayna, I'm super psyched because I've been waiting for you two to get to meet each other.
I know. I've heard so much about her, and you guys are doing the signings and everything together. So fucking finally, we get to hang out with each other.
I'm excited.
I think Shannon can hang. We'll see if she can hang. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that none of this shit is going to scare her off.
I don't think so. So are you ready to get started? I mean, is there anything crazy going on by you that we need to talk about, or are we
There's always something crazy by me going on because I'm a mom of 4 and I have 4 dogs, but it's boring shit. It is not as interesting as the dirty little secrets we have. So we should absolutely bypass me and go straight to the secrets.
So go straight to the secrets. All right. Well, you're up first. Go ahead.
And this one. You ready for this, Shannon?
I'm ready.
My boyfriend told me when we started dating that he considers me masturbating as cheating. I like to masturbate, and now I feel like I have to hide it from him because he finds it offensive when I finger bang myself. Ha, finger bang. What do you guys think?
All right. So let me take this first from a male point of view.
Okay.
I honestly, I don't necessarily care to a certain extent because, you know, what's yours is yours and you want to take that time to enjoy that when you're having it. You know what I mean? So you want all sensitivity fully there. You know what I mean? When it's about to go down. So at the end of the day, I understand where he's coming from, but it's not cheating. I wouldn't say cheating. I would just say, hey, I like to keep it fresh for myself. Right. Wouldn't that make more sense?
Wait a minute. Do you think that we lose feeling down there the more that we finger bang?
No, but let me tell you something, Dayna. First and foremost, if you're thinking about it, okay, and you're interested in it and you want it so much that you feel the need to go touch yourself, okay? Mm-hmm. If you hold on and you hold out and you wait, and then you're waiting, and then you're waiting, now when it's time to be intimate with your partner, it's going to be that much better. It's going to be that much more exciting and sensitive and so forth. I'm telling you, I am a guru. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
You heard it here. You heard it straight from the guru.
It's true. It's true. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy yourself without it, but you know what I mean? It's just, when you play a game, if it's a game and, it's like, hey, don't touch yourself, hold out, wait on me. You know what I mean? Then you're doing it together, and it's the anticipation. It's like ketchup. You ever have Heinz ketchup? I know you got to use Heinz because if you don't, we're through.
Pittsburgh. I'm only allowed to use Heinz.
Okay. So do you know that in Heinz, inside the original bottles, they actually have little grooves in the bottle because it makes it that the ketchup takes a longer time to come out. Right. Well, no, right in the nozzle.
You have to hit it on the 57.
Yes, you do. But it has screws on purpose. It's the anticipation. That's why they have it there. Okay. You can read up on it. It's the anticipation of the ketchup coming out. It slows it down. So you might be getting aggravated, but you're anticipating it coming out so you can eat your food. You know what I mean?
All right, Guru. Hold on. I want to hear from Shannon now. Let me hear your perspective on this.
Go ahead.
So I definitely don't think it's cheating. I think that, it's a great time. I think that most people should do it. I think most people should do it. Maybe they wouldn't be so grouchy all the time.
See?
Sometimes it's nice to blow off some steam after a hard day. in my opinion.
It's not cheating. It's definitely not cheating. But
Yeah.
if you hold out and you wait, it's that much more exciting. I personally think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I think maybe it depends on the person. Maybe for you, you like to torture yourself and hold it in and, so you can have the big blast later.
You need the big blast. You need the big blast. And the woman needs the big blast eventually. Right?
Yeah. So if I'm going off of my husband, he is the kind of guy that once he gets it, he wants it again. And then he wants it again. And then he wants it again. And then he wants it again. So I don't think that I think like the him waiting thing doesn't stop him from still wanting more of it.
Not him. I'm talking about for a female right now. I'm not talking about a male. And that's not true because there have been times where years ago where I'm on the road and something and I'm sitting in my hotel room and I go, all right, well, I'm feeling a little frisky and I just pop one off one after the next.
Pay-per-view.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, we have the interwebs now. You know what I mean? They have porn.
We don't
no,
pay for shit around here.
No, but at the end of the day, I just personally, for a guy, you know what I mean? If you're sitting and you're popping it off, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for a woman. She's popping it off too. I get it. You know what I mean? But it's cool if you're sitting and you're playing a game with each other. Cheating? No, it's not cheating. I do, however, think that it's fun to play a game to say, well, don't do it. Why don't you wait for me? Why don't you hold it in? You know what I'm saying? I think that's sexy.
That's fair. Yeah, you can't cheat on someone with yourself. So
no. If that's the case,
guy, and you know what? And just to get in another aspect of it, it sounds very controlling to me. Like this dude is so insecure with himself that he needs to tell his lady that she can't masturbate because he gets jealous. Like what?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Very controlling.
Listen. Yeah. You do you, boo-boo. You masturbate, you play, and you diddle yourself all you want. That's fine. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you should. If you're playing a game, then if you decide you're both saying, okay, we're going to hold off, then you hold off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I am. So there was a guy that I dated a long time ago. I was 21 years old. And he was he didn't tell me I couldn't masturbate, but he was very controlling. Like he wanted a submissive woman.
Really?
And I got a big old mouth and big old opinions. And he could not. I was like, I am not what you are looking for. I am so sorry. If I had a dude look at me and say like, masturbation is cheating and you can't do that, I think I would laugh at him as I took my pants down and started masturbating. Like, go ahead, keep telling me no. It's really getting me off here.
Wow. Right. There you go. Listen, I didn't say you shouldn't. I just said if you're doing it in conjunction with another person, you know what I'm saying? Like if Joe is away on a trip, on a work trip for 3-4 days, you know what I'm saying? And what do you call it? And and he says to you before you leave, like, save it for me. So if you get it, you get a little frisky, whatever, save it for me.
Like
and you say, okay.
Camel.
Like yes, a sex camel. I'm saying, but seriously, think of that. And then but you're thinking about it. You're anticipating him coming back. Now, what do you call it? If you do hold it in and you've been horny for the last 4 days and you finally get to have it, your senses are going to be that much more heightened. You're going to enjoy it that much more. I'm telling you I'm telling you that's the case.
I think that you are right if the woman wants to have sex with you. If you're just controlling, then she's like, dude, I can
she wants to have sex
all
with you.
Year if you want me to, because I don't care. I will sex camel this bitch all 2023.
There you go. There you go. What do you call it? Sex camel. That's
That's my
term.
favorite thing.
Is that the name of this episode? The sex camel.
I think it is.
I think it is. How many humps do you have? 1 or 2?
Yeah.
All right. What do you call it? So are we moving along?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I got to get it back. I had it. Now I lost it. All right.
It's like an orgasm.
Wow. Listen, I'm going to stay quiet right now. I'm outnumbered. Hi, Brimstone and Dayna. I have a dirty little secret that you're probably not used to getting. I anonymously send money to my sister, who is a single mom. She's been struggling, so every so often I throw money in an envelope and mail it to her. She's too prideful to ask for it and wouldn't accept it if I offered. So this helps us both feel better about it. And I'm getting in some good brownie points with God to make up for all the shitty things I did when I was younger. LOL. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's really nice.
That's so sweet. Oh, that's not even a dirty secret. That's just a little secret.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna, I can't even put dirty on that. That's like sweet and kind and
Good,
and
clean, anonymous money.
why'd you send that shit into us? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't even know. This is so sweet. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? That's kind.
Well, I wonder where he got the money from, though. I mean, maybe that's the dirty little secret part of it, is we get to imagine. Is this a man? I'm assuming.
Oh,
maybe woman.
That's a good question. Is it a man or a woman? Aha.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Here we go.
Maybe OnlyFans is where we're getting this extra cash from, huh? Like,
it's possible. It could be a male. It could be a female. It could be a they. We don't know. It is what it is. I'm curious. I want to know.
So, Shannon, have you ever anonymously sent money or anonymously received money?
I think I have not. I have not anonymously given money away.
No.
And I have received it
not anonymously. Everything has been up front. How about you, Brim? Have you?
Yeah, I've done it before. Well, first of all, anytime you do any kind of charity work, you're doing it, pretty much, for not for FaceTime, but for the right reasons. So yeah, in those cases, I've also done tons of the pay it forwards, where I'm in a drive-through and I go, okay, I hit the next 2-3 people back and here's, a couple bucks. And I've done that before. You know what I mean?
That. I've done
that. So see, you have done something anonymously.
Oh. I was like thinking of actual here's secret money.
I mean, technically in a drive-through, you are doing that, right? So what did you do? Starbucks or something?
Yeah, Starbucks. I've done it at like McDonald's. I've done it at I did it at White Castle before. You don't know White Castle out by you. Oh wait, you're from Pittsburgh. You know White Castle.
Yeah, you know what? I've only had White Castle once.
Shame on you.
It was from a grocery store. A grocery store.
Score. It was a score.
A grocery store freezer aisle.
Right.
And it was just terrible. It was so
terrible going in or coming out. That's the true
Probably
question.
Both. I only remember the going in part, so I guess it wasn't that memorable coming out. So coming out, it was probably okay.
You need it fresh. When you come in to visit, I will get you fresh White Castle, and if you don't eat it, I'll eat the rest. It's okay.
Okay. How are their fries, though? Do they have good fries?
No, we don't talk about fries at White Castle. We talk about the burgers. Man.
Listen, if I'm going to a place, Shannon, tell me if you do this too. I am like the first thing I want are the French fries. The burger is secondary to the French fries.
Normally, that's the case. Go ahead, Shannon. What do you think?
I mean, were we talking about White Castle?
Yeah.
So White Castle is good if you're drunk, I feel. But they have great mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
I think. And their fries are like,
I think because she's not straight when she eats them.
The fries are very potatoey.
Very, very starchy, I feel.
Yeah, they're not so good. When I do White Castle, I do the onion rings.
Okay.
They come in a soggy bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The fries are no bueno. I'm not crazy about the fries, but you're drunk, so you wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah. So don't anonymously send people White Castle is what you're saying. Like they're potatoey fries.
Listen, we will take you on the trip of Long Island. I will take you to. She still hasn't even had what do you call All American. All American Burger is one of the staples on Long Island. And what do you call it? And she hasn't been there. Shame on you. You're a bad Long Islander, Shannon. And what do you call it?
Here.
And what do you call it? But the burgers are really good, and the fries are freaking ridiculous. And what do you call it? So those are delicious. And then McDonald's fries are banging. I love McDonald's fries. Burger King fries suck. Most of this stuff tastes like cardboard. Yeah. No offense to Burger King. You want to, advertise? That's a different animal. But White Castle.
We will change our minds real quick on those French fries.
Darn tootin'. Five Guys fries are awesome.
Oh my God, I love them.
Yeah, go ahead, say it. I know you want to say it. Go ahead.
I have Five Guys in my mouth.
There you go. This is gonna get you so much hot water, young lady. So much hot water.
Are you kidding me? That's how I reeled my husband in. He was like, "You can fit Five Guys in your mouth."
Ouch. Yes, they were all small.
I'm loving this.
I got myself deleted on Facebook by my ex-sister-in-law. I don't know if I should say that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. She deleted me on Facebook because I made a post that said that I had Five Guys in my mouth.
Wow.
She was like, "You're too vulgar." I'm like, well, yeah.
10 minutes after Dirty Little Secrets Club, Shannon posts, "I have Five Guys in my mouth."
No.
Yeah, that's coming next. Oh my Lord. All right. Well, are we moving on? Are we on to the next one?
Sure.
Okay.
When I was in my 20s, I was dating 3 different women at the same time. I wasn't exclusive with any of them, so keeping them secret from each other wasn't a problem I was worried about. The problem ended up being that all 3 of them dragged me to see The Notebook within a week. And
that's great.
Then the love story got in their heads and they all wanted more. I had to end it with all of them.
Wow. I love The Notebook. That's a great movie. It's a good movie. I do remember that. I got nothing right now. What do you guys have to say about it?
Shannon, what do you think?
Okay. I mean, he could, instead of getting rid of them all, maybe he could have introduced them all and created his own little family.
There you go.
Yeah. Their own little polyamorous relationship.
Little sister wives.
Yeah.
They could have all gone to the movies together and shared popcorn.
He could have saved
popcorn and penis.
You could have saved a lot of money that day, right? You could have saved a lot of money.
How? How do you save a lot of money taking 3 women to the movies?
Because he took 3 women to the movies. He had to pay for himself 3 times. He would only have to pay for himself twice. You could share the popcorn because, not everybody eats all that much popcorn. Just share the drinks. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of popcorn.
It is a lot of popcorn. I eat a lot of popcorn. But, seriously, to save some money. That's,
God.
What do you want me to tell you? I don't know.
I'm
just going with the flow.
My favorite part of this is that he was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm the man. I got 3 women." And then all 3 of them were like, "Love me like Noah loves Allie." And he was like, "Fuck."
God damn it, The Notebook. Sons of bitches.
Damn you, Ryan Gosling.
Yes, it was Ryan Gosling. Oh, I forgot that's your favorite. Ryan Gosling. It is Ryan Gosling, right? Wait, which one's your favorite again? No.
Me? Which one are you looking at? I'm having a hard time.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
I really like my Jakey. I like
That's right, Jake Gyllenhaal. He's still an asshole. Because now I'm not.
That's probably why I like him. I'm like, "Oh, you're a douche." Yes, please.
No, I'm annoyed because of the whole freaking role. My role.
Well, that wasn't his fault. Come on.
I know, but I would have kicked his ass from here to freaking Kingdom Come. But I would have hooked you up. I would have hooked you up first.
Made him feel better. I mean, he is my hall pass. So
that's why I said, Joe, you better look out, brother. If that's I don't know, man.
Yeah. I wonder if my husband would actually get mad about it. Shannon, do you have a hall pass?
Oh, I have a few.
Who are they?
Of course, I'm not gonna be able to think of any of their names.
Yeah.
What's his name from The Walking Dead? What's his name? He was on Negan, the one from
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, yeah. He's hot.
Yeah. That's one of them.
He's old.
He's hot old though.
He's very cute. He's very
do you want us to be attracted to 20-year-olds? Because
no.
I mean, how old are you, Shannon?
I'm too old to be attracted to a 20-year-old.
Yes, me too. I'm fucking 40, man. Like, if I'm attracted to a 20-year-old, I feel like a cradle robber. Although my dad was 18 years older than my mom. So, sorry, Dad.
Really? She was on the cool.
20 years older than my stepmom.
Yeah. I don't get to have hall passes because, I know everybody.
Yeah.
So,
does Danielle have a hall pass?
Nope.
Nobody
has.
No, she doesn't.
Nobody gets a hall pass with me. Nope. Not gonna happen. Especially because if you're with me, you know everybody. See? That's the problem. Can't do that. See? No hall passes. I'm sorry.
My husband has a hall pass. Do you guys know who Jana Kramer is?
No. Why would you not?
She's
pick
an
somebody
actress.
Like big. Wait, who?
Jana Kramer. Well, he likes Rachel McAdams too. So I think Rachel McAdams is on his list. Jana Kramer is on his list. She's like a country singer and an actress. She was just in a really awful Lifetime movie. Like, I sat through this Christmas movie just because I like Jana Kramer. And the whole time I was looking at Joe and he wants to fuck her. And he was like, this is brutal.
Wow. And you're like, okay, sweetheart, do you ever have a chance? Don't worry about it. You ever have that opportunity? Is that you? Did you have that conversation?
With Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. I got you. I got you back, sweetheart.
Mean, Joe will ruin it in 4 words, like he'll start talking. And he'll be like, okay, just let's get this over with.
Have you ever seen the episode of Friends where
I was just thinking of that.
where Ross goes over, he goes, well, you're on my what do you call it? My what is it? My list? What is it called? Yeah. You're on my list. Oh, can I see it? Well, no.
Yeah.
Why not? Come on, let me see it. I'm not on the list. Well, you were, but you got bumped.
Yeah.
You bumped me. Yeah, I bumped you because, technically you're not in the States. You're abroad. So at the end of the day, this person's a little bit closer. Oh, well, I would have went back to your room with you. I would have went back to your house with you. But, you got bumped for that guy over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very interesting. No, hall passes. You're gross. You're gross.
Why?
Grossness.
It's all just fantasy. It's not going to happen. So
it was just fantasy that you would never see it was just fantasy that you would never meet Terry Crews, but there you were at San Diego Comic-Con standing a foot from Terry Crews backstage.
And I was like, oh my god, okay, Brim said I'm not allowed to freak out. Brim said I'm not allowed to freak out.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't, so that you never know, especially if you're in the industry. That's all. Your hall pass, and who was your hall pass? Your hall pass was Jake Gyllenhaal, and I was this close to working with Jake Gyllenhaal. So how fair is that? How fair is that to Joe?
I did. So my claim to fame
like, I don't even care.
My claim to fame is that I did make out with a bass player to a very popular band. Yeah.
Never go for the freaking bass player. That's the worst.
He was the one that was giving me the time of day. I didn't care.
Everybody knows the drummer's the one who's the one to go for. The drummer's the one to go for because he's got good stick tricks. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He's ambidextrous and stuff. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, hey, a guitar player is good. They're just full of themselves. They might be good with their fingers, but they only care about themselves.
I only care about the fingers, okay?
Fair enough.
I don't care. You're like, look, I can do my arms and my feet at the same time. I'm like, I don't care.
Fuck you, Dayna.
Oh yeah, Brim's a drummer.
I used to be. Now I suck. But
oh my god, I'm crying.
You have a claim to fame, Shan?
I might.
Okay, you don't have to get specific. Can you get general with it?
She's like, nope.
What does he do? Musician, actor? You're like, yes.
It's I guess more in the paranormal field.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we can all let our imaginations run, right? It's the ghost from Ghostbusters, isn't it? Is it Slimer?
Slimer. And I'm he really didn't want me to say anything about that. So
I could see how he would get you wet. I could see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
All over. It's something about that ectoplasm that really got me going.
Slimer's hot. He's got a good body. I could vibe with that.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
All right, we're moving on, you nasty things, you.
Last one.
All right, here we go. Whenever I'm feeling insecure, horny, or both, I go set myself up at a nice hotel bar. They're always filled with businessmen that are traveling for work or something and just want sex with no strings attached. I get laid, usually a few free drinks, and I can go home and never see them again. I've never left a hotel bar feeling bad about myself. Works like a charm every time. You're a slut. That's what you are. You're a slut.
No, she is not. She is allowed to flex that sexuality. Brim, you say you're sorry right
now. Fine, I'm sorry that you're a slut.
No, she's not. She is allowed. If she wants to go have sex, she can go have sex.
I've seen those kinds. They sure as hell don't necessarily look the way she's making herself sound. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
This is anonymous.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I mean, it is what it is. You do you, boo boo, and that's cool. I'm all for it. You flex your vagina. I mean, your female
sexuality. Yeah. Go ahead, Shan. You're up next.
So, I mean, listen. If your arms and your hands are tired and you need a little assistance sometimes, I guess if that's what you're into. I mean, if it's making them feel better and they're safe about it, I mean, why not? Yeah. If they're adults, I think it's good for women to own their sexuality, and that, a lot of men are able to do that without people batting an eye. So, I mean, why is it worse when it's a female?
I didn't say anything about it being okay for men too. I'm just saying.
Brim judges all here. He's like, dude, he's a slut.
I judge all things. That's all I do. I would say that. I would. I've said it before. See, you dirty whore. And it's a guy. It's a guy, Freaking hell, man. And, forget about that. You ever go to a gay club? Oh, my God. They're worse than freaking heterosexuals. I
love it. It's great. I love them embracing their sexuality and not giving a fuck about it. In fact, I will even go as far to say that I think this woman is genius. She figured out what makes her feel good. She's like, I know I'm going to go to this hotel bar. I'm going to meet some dude that's traveling for work. I'm going to have a few drinks. I'm going to bang him in his room. I'm going to go home feeling great about myself. And I never have to fucking see him again.
But what if he's no good? What if he's not good in the sex?
She's still just wasted.
Do you just press reset and go back for more? I mean, how does that work?
I would assume that even if the sex is bad, she's still got to get to the room. Like, the part that makes her feel good isn't the actual sex. It's the confidence that she gains from knowing that she can go out there, she can put herself out there, and it is received by the opposite sex.
Dayna, come on. Listen, as a man, I am telling you right now, a woman with 10 chins and double ass can go out and get laid before a man can. It's just easy. It's any woman could go out and get some if she wants to. It's not that hard.
Feel good.
Okay,
well, feel good,
All right, then make her feel good. But these other things should make you feel good. You should feel good because you're accomplishing something, or because somebody says a nice thing to you, or but by banging strangers or going back to a room. I don't know. I'm not saying they're wrong for it. I'm just saying. I mean, I could be wrong.
I'm all about her owning it because she knows what she wants in her life. And so she's like, I don't want I think we talked about this last week. I was like, if something happened to my husband, if we got divorced, if he passed, whatever, I'd be like, boop, boop, done. I'm just gonna hang out with my dogs. I almost got into some bestiality trouble there. That's not what I meant.
No. But it's okay. Put a little bit of peanut butter somewhere. You're all right. You're good. Oops. I didn't mean it.
No. No, thank you to the bestiality. But I would that sounds appealing to me if my husband were to, I'd just be like, not bestiality. No, just going out. Like, if I'm horny and I need a boost in my confidence, like meeting a guy, having sex, and just going home and not having to deal, because I don't think I would want that emotional attachment after my husband.
Okay, fair enough. But what if you went and did it and then got caught up in all the feels?
That would probably happen because my vagina has a heartbeat. I swear to God.
Oh my God. I only wanted it to be one night, but take me forever. I'm yours. Put me in your pocket and take me away, Dayna. I'm sorry. Dayna's saying to the guy, Mr. Man, I don't know what your name is.
We'll call him Jake for fun.
Well, okay. Jake, take me to your Gyllenhaal. Please take me to the Gyllenhaal, Mr. Jake. Jakey, give me that steaky. I don't know. I fear for your marriage, Jake.
No.
Joe's gonna be like, I swear to God, if Brim ever freaking meets that guy, you guys are done. You guys are done.
Friendship over.
Friendship over. Done. I'll be like,
yeah, right. He'd be like, Brim, do you know Jana Kramer?
Yeah, he'd be like, so can you make something happen here? And like, I don't know. What would happen? What would happen if one day there was a knock at your door, ringing the bell, and you open the door, and standing there was Jake Gyllenhaal and that girl Kramer together, saying, "Brim sent us. We're yours. Have at us." What would happen?
I would
the
panic.
Face you just made.
First off,
the face you just made.
I would look at my husband and be like, "What the fuck do we do?" Because I think that if it actually came down to it, I would be like, "But you're a douche, and I don't want my husband to hate me."
And then he'd be like, "All right, I'll see you guys in a couple of hours."
Yeah, and then I would be like, "But Jana, you want to come upstairs?"
Wow, look at
Jana.
you.
Jana,
Is she cute? I don't know what she looks like.
She's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know her. I don't know who she is. Yeah. I might.
The acting in the last movie, I'm gonna blame the script and not her, because I've seen her act before and she's great.
What movie?
The last Stepping into Christmas or Stepping into the Holidays or something like that. It's on Lifetime. It's Mario Lopez.
That's what Haley did the other day. Mario Lopez was on. She's like, "Who is this jackass?" I'm like, "The hell are you talking about?" So for the Thanksgiving Day parade, she's like, "Why is he up on a freaking float? Why is she, his daughter? Why is she up on a float? Why, Dad? How come we're not up on a float?" I'm like, "It's freaking Mario Lopez."
Yeah, I feel bad.
Like,
I don't know the guy. In fact, I saw him at Universal Studios one time, and he waved at me, and he was super nice. I waved back. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mario Lopez just waved at me." But in the movie, it was just like the way he talked and everything he did, the way he danced, all of it. I was like, I can't with Mario Lopez right now. So sorry, Mario. I take back my put it back in my mouth.
Hallmark is where good actors go to die.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was Lifetime.
Lifetime's just as bad. Which, come on, do you even know the difference between the two? I don't. I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either. Oh God, how did you deal with us, Shannon, this entire time? I'm really impressed with you.
I love it.
Stamina.
It's so much fun. You guys are cracking me up.
So tell us about your book.
Oh, I have a book of dark poetry that I wrote because I have a spirit attachment from a location I investigated on Long Island. I'm a paranormal investigator. And it's been with me for like 3 years. I have over 200 poems from it.
Is that considered cheating?
Well, that's a question. Yeah.
Maybe. So it's out now. You can get it on my website and on Kindle and soon on Amazon.
So what is your website?
It's adreamwithinascream.com.
Awesome. Yay, I'm so glad you came with us today. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on. It was so much fun.
Yes. Well, listen, again, thanks, Shannon, for coming on. It's always a pleasure. What do you call it? And what do you call it? And Dayna, I think that we had some really fun secrets this week. What do you call it, Dayna? What is the one rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club?
Yes, the first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Damn straight. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week. Hit us up on social media. And as always, we'll see you guys next week.
You think we want something from you, you got another thing coming.